Howdy folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with some Night in the Woods. Did not play yesterday, so if I recall where we left off, where did we leave off? We hung out with B, we splashed lots of people with the water fountain. The church was open, which I think I completely forgot about and didn't visit in my excitement to hang out with folks. Anything else? I think that just about covers it, honestly. So, with that, let's hop back in and see what we forgot. Oh, right! We left off at the dream because it was kinda going late. Oh dear. Okay, so I can go to... Oh, it's me. Oh! I love... There was music... I've listened to the soundtrack a lot in intervening years, even though I haven't rewatched the game. And it was the, I think, Astral Alley soundtrack? I guess this isn't an alley, but it seems similar. But this is only... Oh, so I lit up that one. So I'm lighting up the different parts of the soundtrack. Is that Greg? Hello, weird ghostly figure. That's not terrifying. Okay, so I can jump up there. And then... Not... Oh, wait. I can jump up on these sort of ethereal... Yeah, okay. Now I can make it up here. Add a little more light. Now we've got an alligator. The other guy was what Germ is, which I think there's supposed to be some sort of bird. The soundtrack is gorgeous. Okay, red-eyed birds. A lunar eclipse showing the annual. Oh! The constellation of the guy who cut off someone's head, and we were asking whether or not he was a hero. Wow. And I'm guessing another sort of bird. So there's different parts that the different combinations can play, and they're kind of smoothly brought together. Wow, that's slick. Last one. Got the full... Ooh, the oompapa. Fall. I mean, at least she has gorgeous music in her head, but certainly concerning. Where do I go now? Do I say hi to this friend? No. Can I... The moon it's got the annulus, and we can jump on the darker parts. Can we jump on the moon? Does not seem that way. Oh, I should check. Is the other constellation over here? No, it's just dark. I love the way the light interacts. I am a sucker for good lighting. I'm a sucker for light in the dark. It's when I don't take a lot of photos, but when I do, it's typically... It feels very cozy to me when there's light holding back the darkness, I suppose. Okay, we can't go over there. where do we go? Like, I would naturally assume somewhere in the center, but we can't jump on the moon. And fall down. We've lit all those up. We've tried going all the way right. And we do... Okay. Okay. Bear with power lines. Okay. That's disturbing. Man. So, it's bringing in bits and pieces from the day with, like, the constellation, which is, I mean, that's cool. That's how dreams work, even when they're pretty funky dreams. Oh, that's, last time I was talking about, I looked, I could not find anything that was directly talking about, psychopathology's linked to, seeing things as only shapes. Doesn't mean that there aren't, it just means that not finding it in my notes, so I think I pulled that out of goodness knows where. But I know there is, I think it's Pareidola? Something along those lines that is coming up with things from shapes, seeing patterns where there aren't necessarily any. So kind of the opposite. Okay, what are our messages? First, what's the terrible news? Science beat. Jobs cannot be soul-crushing because there's no proof that souls exist. Hey! Honestly, fair enough. Hey. I got sick from the mall food. It wasn't good mall food. I'm working today if you want to say hello. Yep, that's my life right there. Yep. Adulthood. Morning! I'm working today. Angus is out of town and I'm lonely. Okay, bye. Sincerely, Gregory. Oh, the double. It's like Greg, sorry. Gregory. Oh, Sharkle, I can click on you. Oh, it's the best. Everyone loves Clippy. And it's the equivalent. What a derpy little guy. Okay. Remember, see the church today. Dad, have you moved the boxes? You have not. No more thoughts about the cuckoo clock? Books. Oh yeah, let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The Floating Island and Other Stories. Granddad didn't read out of this. He, like, recited it from memory. Made stuff up on top of that. Get me to sleep when I was a kid. Miss you, dude. Aw. So I don't know if I have any books. I've got albums that I can almost sing entirely from memory, but I don't know if I have books. There is Cordwainer Smith, The Rediscovery of Man. There is one line that I really liked, but it's been a while. I practiced it, but it was something to the effect of, The stars wheeled across the early summer sky, though man had long ago forgotten to call such nights by the name of June. Just the way that sentence is constructed really gets me. The floating island, geez, I'm old. Ooh yeah, I feel that. Even on the young side, sometimes there's things that... Finding out that, like, Khans of Tarkir is almost a decade old. Boo. What are you even thinking about in there? Probably wanting to be outside. On some level. Don't know what higher thought to ascribe, but... Howdy, Mom. Good morning. Did you feel it last night? No. What? What? There was a big sinkhole 2 streets over. Oh, are we still getting those? I don't think those ever really go away. Swampy ground and so forth, and on a floodplain. Oh, weird. I don't want you over there nosing around it. I guarantee you I won't. I've seen sinkholes. No interest at all? Mom, they're just holes in the ground. Get back to me when one, like, swallows a house or something. Well, we'll go see together if that happens. Deal. So, what did you do last night? Went to the mall with B. Oh, Fort Lucenne? Yeah, I haven't been there in years. How is it? Kinda falling apart and empty. Yeah, I expect. Everyone just goes to the outlet stores by the interstate now. For, shoes and things. Well, stop by the church if you're in the area. Will do, Mom. See ya. Mm-hmm. Bye, sweetie. Yeah, we'll get to check that out. Do you like that? Because Possum Springs, at least the mural shows it being like coal mining, right? So the sinkholes are because you're on a floodplain with swampy ground, not because you've mined out giant caverns in the earth. Now that you've been home for a few days, yeah, have you thought about getting a Well, gotta go, Mom. Bye, sweetie. Job's scary. So you get the feeling that May hasn't had a job before, which, took me a while to get a job that was not, like, an internship or the like, and it's kind of intimidating right off the bat. Because you don't have the experience, and there's a lot of stuff that you feel could go wrong. Also, it's foggy out. That's lovely. Little pumpkins. We're feeling nice and autumny. One of my favorite seasons. I guess goes hand in hand with Weird Autumn. Shelby? May Borowski? Selmers, that's right. Now, we all know how important it is to look our best. What? Our appearance is the first and sometimes last impression we make. Selmers, did you join a cult? No, it's going to be a funeral parlor, right? Lucky for you, I happen to be a licensed dealer. Oh, okay. Of the Sylvam family of products. Selmers, I don't have any money. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, MLM, no. Are you giving that pitch to everyone? Have you sold anything yet? Are you giving that pitch to everyone? It's horrible, isn't it? I did a video seminar and that's what the woman said. Did she sell anything? Yeah, her neighbor was really appreciative. Sorry. Everyone was smiling and they just kept laughing. Just smiling and laughing and looking at hand lotions. We can just smile and laugh if you want. Nah. Want to hear a poem? Yeah, sure. Sometimes I think and start to sink. Oh no. There's more. Sorry. Then I remember. It's October. October? I combined my two favorite months. Fall is really nice. It's the best. I mean, I agree. It's good weather, I love the colors, and I love Harvest Festival type stuff. I love her... I love May's interjected reactions, is very cute. Oh, there was something... Never mind. Keep the flow going. Days are gonna start getting shorter soon. Makes me sad. I like it. I love the fall, but hate the dark. I like it. You sure do. We're a little gremlin. I seen a raccoon. Where? Up in Towny Sentry. He's a big un. Cool. Okay. I guess then are there not anthropomorphic raccoons? My cat don't like folks on the porch. Well, I'm a cat, so maybe I don't like folks on your porch. Oh, sometimes I think and start to sink. Yes, that's panic spiral. I'm familiar with this sentiment, and it's a good way of putting it, so big fan of Selmers, honestly. I hope... Is she... I get the feeling? Can't remember if that's been explicitly said. Doesn't particularly matter. They, I hope that they are able to, pursue more poetry. Even if it's just as a hobby. Get them to submit somewhere. And we can check on the constellations every 2 days, right? So, none going on right now. Yeah, because we would have seen it there. Still, I feel like we should be able to go in here. Oh, wow. That's, where I went to college was in a valley, and during the autumn months, just this gorgeous, amazing fog would roll in that people could disappear into, and we had like a long run of lights. It was so pretty. See, I just leave my laundry out on rainy days. It's like a cheap wash. I don't think it's exactly how that works, May, but you know, give it a shot, find out. Anything new here? Harfest. Oh, I bet we get to go to Harfest. Crazy costume parade. Blessed rest. Blessed roast would be a concerning name for a funeral parlor. Although I am an advocate of memorial barbecues. I think that would be a decent way to remember someone, if perhaps generally not socially acceptable or comfortable. Delicious pretzels. I guess most people would go, oh, barbecue's fine. I think a barbecue of the deceased is probably not as fine, but I think it could, again, be a lovely way to remember people. Rainy day, huh? But not down here. You kids have your own little secret hideout down here, huh? Whatever. When I was a kid, literally nobody cares. Well, whatever. Okay then. Aw, May, you don't get to be the cool kid. Woo! Sorry about that. Have my phone up, making sure I can be checking the chat. And moved around. Okay, we go to the church. Ooh, imposing. I've always found a lot of like Western church architecture very imposing, and feel a lot more comfortable with the more like small communal type religious gathering spaces. They're very like warm and cozy, as opposed to kind of made to be soaring and big and inspiring awe. Oh, okay. Police officers and the committee. So you're more of a drifter. Yeah, but it's temporary. Of course, well, we just wanted to see if you're okay up here. Yeah, Pastor Kate has been very kind. Mind if we see your setup here? What do you think, Molly? It's fine. Alright, Bruce? Yeah? How are you finding Possum Springs? Nice place, nice people. How long you been in town, Bruce? I've been here for a while now. And I was here before, back in the 70s. They were looking for miners, at least for a while. Got a whole thing going here, Bruce. Yup. Pretty impressive. Thanks. Well, we sure appreciate you talking to us, Bruce. It was really great to meet you. Yup, likewise. Alright, troops, let's move out. Love the little punctuated little strum whenever they turn. So, they aren't too fond of Bruce here, since he's not exactly got a house. Let me guess, they'll probably talk about good charitable works in the church, while trying to kick him out. I always wanted to climb the water tower, but then that one kid died doing that. Whatever, I'll get to it. Probably see clear to Brittle from there. Could be fun, but yes, ideally don't die. Okay. The temptation is to try and walk over the edge, but obviously would not be great unless I guess there was some sort of little area. Can we jump on his little tent setup? No. Those branches look so climbable though. Oh wait, momentum jump? No, okay. Hey Bruce. Hello, I'm May Borowski. Hey, I'm Bruce. Don't say much. That's fine. I talk a lot. But I can, like, not. Oh, howdy Quigs. Your favorite game? Glad to hear it. This is, I've seen the whole thing before, but it's been a couple of years I've intentionally tried to forget, and I'm getting to do my actual playthrough. I can, like, not. How's it going today for you? Bruce. Oh, vine-covered statue. Love that. Oh, Bandit Queens of the Fort Lucerne Mall. It's got a lovely ambiance, so I can see why it would be in top favorite game. Okay. Let's check out the church. Okay, immediately a bunch more constricted feeling. Can't go in those doors. Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, sweetie. I completely forgot where the sanctuary is. You passed the door on your way here. Oh, I thought those were locked. They're locked sometimes. All doors are locked sometimes. Not like saloon doors. Cowboys just walking in and out. That's very rude. The Old West was a very rude time. Howdy, partner. I say, this is powerful rude. That's like a southern gentleman. He's classing the place up. Oh, at least she's getting to read. Okay, that door is also locked. All doors are locked sometimes. I think that's feels like a good thing to keep in mind. That'll need to percolate. Tarnation. Okay, Mom, no more cowboy talk for you. Dadgummit. I gotta get back to work, sweetie. Love you. Okay, no more bothering her. Do we get to go in now? Yes. Oh, okay. Now we're big again. So I guess that was just sort of the foyer. Hello. Hello. You're Candy's daughter, right? Yup. Who are you? Kate, but most people call me Pastor K. You're new here, right? 16 months, something like that? Oh, new to me at least. Hello. 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 Do me a favor. Take that last hello and give it to Bruce. Oh yeah, I met that guy. Oh good. Bruce is new to our community. Looks like he's been in the woods a while. Only a few weeks, but being in the woods isn't really the same as being in the community. True. Is he cold at night? Working on it. She seems nice. I like the little redirection to go talk to Bruce. Hey again. Hey. Your mom will be pretty happy you're here. Oh, don't I know it. You're not a churchgoer? No, I was when I was a kid. Well, you had to go then. Yeah. I liked Sunday school. They'd give you cookies and orange drink. Is orange drink really the only name for it? Huh, I don't know. Realizing I've also been calling it that my entire life. Orange drink. The drink that is orange. When did you stop coming? When my mom stopped making me. When I was like 15 or so. Why? I don't know. All the sitting and standing. Sing this now, feel this thing now. Well, the feelings are more suggestions. Doesn't feel like it. Well, I hope you'll maybe come some Sunday. Yeah, I guess haven't seen you preach. Oh wow, preach. Kind of has a bad ring to it, huh? Talk? That works. Hey, listen. You know, you ever want to talk or have any questions about, like, God? Sure. You can always talk to me. Kind of in my job description. Okay. She seems really nice and community-oriented, which I appreciate. Well, if you're still there, Quigs, how many times have you played through this game, I'm curious? Was this one of those games that you play through once, and just sort of think about it sometimes, but don't feel the need to replay? Ooh. Okay, so lots of replayability. Space it out a bit, or? I think those are supposed to be weather stations? Oh, yeah. Oh, played. That's a good way of doing it. It's got those good autumn vibes. But I feel on the guitar sections. I think it's also tougher while I'm streaming, because there's the part of me that wants to not just have me with music that is probably ostensibly copyrighted, but then I feel weird talking over it and trying to press buttons. Should have played more Guitar Hero. I think these are supposed to be weather stations. Pioneer Scouts made them when they weren't playing football, or learning about manhood. These are all the manliest of miniature windmills for sure. Manliest of miniature windmills. Oh! That startled me. Oh, what's her name? We ran into her once and she was kinda creepy. Okay, we can go in there. And when I say kind of creepy, I mean that I'm very endeared and excited to see her, but okay, I guess we'll talk to her later? Okay, grab the window. You know, a little burglary never hurt anyone. Okay. Oh, this is like storage attic. Howdy, cholera. Just exploring Possum Springs, went to the church, and now I'm in a storage attic, I think. Wow, so this is where this stuff ended up. I remember the spring parade, it was so much fun. Till the year that Mallard P. Blumengrow? Solid name. Snapped his tether and ran over Chris Evans. Then they canceled the parade. Cowards. They couldn't cage Mallard. Mallard needed to be free, so not a person. Duck float? And neither ropes nor the poor legs of Chris Evans could hold him back. Wonder what happened to both of them. I mean, you're in a storage attic. Reasonable chance they're here. After the parade got canned, there wasn't much going on in the spring, but we still did the Easter basket blessing at the church, and ate special pretzels. We didn't bother to bless those. Profane pretzels. Oh my god, these flowers are fake as hell. Mallard deserves a better memorial. Well, can we bring him flowers? We haven't really picked things up. Oh my god! Mallard! What have they done to you? He looks so happy! And I was right! Mallard forever. Honey, I'm Oh, okay. Oh, Pastor K. Mallard P. Blumengrow. One of my absolute favorite things when I was a kid. Proudest of the spring parade floats. Dude, this is a tomb. This is Mallard's tomb. Mallard, dear dead Mallard, you were my favorite anything when I was a kid. I ran to the spring parade to see you. You were like a big beaky dinosaur. Mallard, you're still amazing forever. Wait, I can... What? Mallard, you're pregnant! It's one of those god things. That's going to need several more sentences of explanation, May. Like, when you have a baby, an immaculate conception of rats in a spring parade float. May delights me so much. She is a gremlin that... Holy crap, you are the cutest vermin. Who's the best vermin? You are. You look so hungry. Is that why you're, not doing anything? I'll come back with food. Don't die. They're gonna bite me, aren't they? Oh. Okay, so I can't grab them, but I can pet? Hello. Yay, okay. I like being able... Okay, wait. It won't let me take my hand out? Oh, escape, okay. It's like, do I have to irritate them? Miracle rats! Oh! Can I shop? No, I don't know how to get to the mall. I'm like, can I shoplift from there? Oh, Mallard. Probably left here by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Forgotten. But I found you. And I know you're here, and still a springtime terror. I'll keep you a secret, Mallard, but I'll visit. Oh! Pierogi stand? It's locked, what the hell? That is a fire hazard. No, seriously, is this thing clearly marked as something it is not? No, seriously, is this thing clearly marked as something it is not? I think there was an extra is. I'm coming back for you, exit door. We're gonna have a little chat with my boot. Worst exit easily. She has a lot of thoughts about most things. I wish I had that many thoughts. Or at least, I don't know if I have those thoughts and just kind of quash them because I'm afraid of saying them, or if I simply don't have all those thoughts. I don't know. I'll need to think on that. But yeah, I bet I can go to the pierogi stand. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I could jump on that. I was going to try and super jump. It's a cat. Okay, I'm coming back for you. I need to see the kitty. Okay. I want to see the kitty. It's lounging so luxuriously. And I'm a cat, which raises some strange questions about the relationship between me and a cat that is not capable of speech. Okay, so it needs to be all in the same direction. Ah, and you can sort of clip it a bit. Kitty! Kitty! Years ago, I thought when I was 20 I'd never be able to climb this high up anymore. Shows what little you know, little May. Oh, shows what you know, little May. I'm on top of the world! With the cat. That's so comfy. Thought. Roof cat is correct. May is just all of our inner dialogues, I think. Hey. Hey. Gonna sit if that's cool. It's cool. What you doing? Drawing. Okay, what you drawing? You know how in a movie, like a knife will go through someone's eye? Oh boy, do I ever. I'm like designing an effect and makeup for that. Fake, real. Okay. I'm working on a horror movie. You're gonna make a horror movie? That's so rad. You're gonna make a horror movie? No. Yeah. I mean, someday I could, like, direct it and write it and do the makeup. A really good scream, too. Really? Ah! I'm not committing to a scream. I don't have my mic balanced that well. I want to, like, go to horror movie school. I think they have those. They have those? I mean, yeah, there's stuff like that. I think they have those. Oh yeah, they're really cool. I already know how to make fake blood. That's Caro syrup and food coloring mostly, right? And body parts? Sorry, it's probably boring. How in the world could that possibly be boring? I know, like, all of them. Body parts? Horror movies. Everyone. A lot of them. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I gotta go. See ya. Later. Immediately talk again. Rip. Okay. Oh, that's... like... she's got cool stuff going on with her hobbies, and Selmer's has good poetry going on. Like, there's a lot of talent here, and not a lot of ways to nurture it, which sucks. Party barn. Harvest sale at the old pickaxe. Can't go in there. Well, how's the soul-sucking tell-us-off job? Or sorry, not soul-sucking, as the news so very kindly told us. We don't have souls, ergo, they cannot be sucked. Okay. Now when I interact with this, and I do something. I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel. Yes! Okay. Okay, May. You're only gonna get one shot at this. Just gotta freeze when he looks over, even if you're holding a pretzel. No movement. Just like at the shop, or Velociraptors in Jurassic Park? No movement. It's simple psychology. You've done this before. You've still got it. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, go. Not moving. He's about to look. Yeah. Nervous. Nah. It's almost there. Stopping. Oh, I am the Bandit Queen. Oh, that made me more nervous than it should. I assume I can't just get another? One pretzel is enough for my tiny rat darlings. Okay. I guess I should go this way. And there was no tunnel fish man. How are they supposed to keep the population in check? I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about what horrible, horrible amounts of toxin those tunnel fish have. Dear Lord. It's tunnel fish, but tunnel fish from a mining town in particular. Oh. Oh, angry at... What? They don't like me jumping on... Don't like me jumping on the power lines. Crazy. Oh, actually, the possum babies were down there, weren't they? I walked right past it. Yep, right over here. Oh, I have to open the window again? Meow. Bandit Queen. Doop doop. Off to feed the pregnant spring float. Alright, my little miracle rats. Time to eat. Oh, they're jumping. Oh, you gotta help. You got this. You can get... Not if you're gonna do it like that. You can get the pretzel. Come on, little buddy. Get the pretzel. The most inept of rats. Wow, you're hungry. Very hungry. I guess I'm your mom now? I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom. Mother of Vermin achievement get. Wow, I am a little concerned about the concept of May's maternal instinct, but, you know, she is Vermin. She is Mother of Vermin. I suppose it probably works out. I feel terrible that I can't remember horror movie gal's name. Okay, can't go in there, so let's say hi to B. Lori? Lori, thank you. For some reason, I was thinking it started with a J. Hey, BB. Hey, May. How's it going? Got a load of rock salt to move. Came in early this year, and like a crap load of snow shovels. Usually the distro place doesn't goof up like this. Maybe it's run by weather wizards? Yeah, that's not a bad theory. So, what's up? Wanna hang out tonight? I'm working. If you wanna, like, come along? Oh, I was thinking we'd go play putt-putt out in Hunwick. May, that's actually not a bad idea, but sorry, gotta work. Aw, geez, what is even the point? Paychecks, rent, food, medicine, that kind of thing. So, do you want to come along or not? Not a lot to do today, let's hang out. So, do we want to... I like B, but we've kind of patched things up, which is most of what I want to do. So, let's hang out with other folks rather than... Let's get breadth rather than depth. It's not how I am in real life, but we'll try it out. Oh, it's only the sign. It looks so sad and empty when we're not playing in it. Oh, that's... I didn't put two and two together. That's where the band practice is. Okay. Can we say hi to Angus? Angus isn't here. Oh, she's still just brokenhearted. Alright. I bet Lori hangs out here. They've got Death Chill. That seems like probably a horror movie. I would love to see some of the people, like, we get to see a lot of these sort of random townies chatting, but I would love to see some of the folks that we get to interact with more also chatting, interacting with each other. It's wet and I'm cold. The Smelters wouldn't say that. Hell no, Smelters play in any weather. Come rain or come shine, it's always Smelter weather. I'm glad they have hobbies. Ooh, hello. Excuse me. Yeah? I'm looking for the park store? You just missed it. What? You've got an accent. Where are you from? Oh. Yep, I really nailed that one. Russia. How did you end up all the way out here? I'm hiking to the Great Eastern Deciduous Trail. Oh, I cannot do a Russian accent. Nope. Oh wow, how is it that? Did you see any bears? Not so far. They eat people sometimes. Actually, all of your bears around here mostly eat garbage. I mean, yeah, rude. My guide said there was a park store here? It's gone, used to be right here, but now there's a snack falcon. Do you know where I can get supplies? I mean, snack falcon, dude. I guess I can find something in there. Yeah, man, they got all kinds of cool stuff. Probably all perishable, though. Isn't everything perishable? We're all going to perish. Everything is going to perish. Okay, that was existential, May. But, yeah, they've got granola bars, I think. Spasiba. What's spasibo? Thanks. Ooh, Russian. Spasiba, хорошо. And that is, like, 90% of the Russian I'm familiar with. Здравствуйте. Привет. So how did that arm get here? Someone just running down the street? Whoops, my arm fell off? I'll just come back for that later? No one could survive their arm just falling off. Or being chopped off, like, not by a doctor. Is it still called assault if you chop an arm off? Seems like it should be a different word. Arm choppy. You're under arrest for arm choppy. I don't think the law is usually that granular. It's Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Whoever's arm that was is probably dead. Definitely. Unless I see someone walking around who, until recently, had an arm. I mean, you know, there's leprosy and whatnot. It is a survivable injury. It's just not a pleasantly survivable injury. But yeah, I feel like the arms don't usually just end up places like that. The heart of hometown since 1972. Oh, the food donkey got closed down. Is this town sentry? Hello, Germ. Hey, Germ. What you doing? Nothing. Was hanging out with a couple crusties before. What? Crust punks. Traveler kids. Oh, okay, like, from off the trains. They know we don't got much cops. I miss all the cool stuff. One of them had a dog. They mostly have dogs sometimes. One time I seen a crusty missing a foot. What happened? Trains. Jumping on and off, falling between cars and stuff. That's intense. Yeah, train jumping. Oh, I think it was a Vice documentary I watched of someone doing it. There's like a certain romance in like the American cultural conscience of stuff like that. Brings to mind stuff like "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," some like more bluegrassy things, but the realities of it are, as with many things that get romanticized, a lot less good. That's intense. Hands, knees, legs, feet, whole arms. Yeah, it's a great movie. Did a movie night like a year back with some friends who had never come across it, and I mean these are people who like love the Odyssey, so I'm like, look, it's Bluegrass Odyssey, come on. Wait, isn't that, there's a song called Bluegrass Odyssey, isn't there? It's by like a Canadian band. It's the folks that do the really catchy whistling song. Oh, what is that called? But yes, amazing movie. Amazing song. Amazing songs, and just amazing concept. Great. Whole arms. We saw an arm the other day. You think it was from a crusty? Nah. I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm glad we can just talk about limbs and, you know, it flowed well. So, I'm here a lot of days. Okay, I was gonna say, I have to go now. Bye. Yeah, Germ is 100% that weird kid in class that is really important to talk to, you learn a lot from, but you're justifiably concerned about whether or not you should. I still love the little, how May looks a lot happier while in the air. Okay, so Germ just walked behind the... you know what? Sure, fine, cool. Sure, everything is totally okay with that. Germ's going... I have vague memories that at some point you meet God. That is like the extent of what I remember for that. And I'm now vaguely afraid Germ is superliminal. Yeah, I'm starting to be afraid that Germ might actually be God. I don't know, man. Germ is sure something. Just sliding between space. Howdy, Greg. Hey, May. Totally. What's up, dude? Was thinking about going to jail. Again, going to need several more sentences of explanation there, Greg. Like, you're planning on going? Like, you're afraid of like, you're planning on going? I think I could break out. Maybe I should, like, test my skills of escape. I feel like the risk is bigger than any possible reward. I love Greg dearly. He does not seem to be the most put-together person. But between May and Greg, I would not expect May to be the one suggesting that perhaps the law and jail is going to be a much greater consequence than anticipated. Yeah. What brought this up? Had a nightmare about going to jail. My cousin went to jail. My other cousin Jen said it was inevitable. Oh, man. You're not inevitable. No, Greg is inevitable. Greg going to jail is not inevitable. I mean, it's not inevitable. Thank you, May. No, go back. I am The number of times this game manages to have the dialogue that I want to inject because I feel like it would be amusing tells me that even if it's not necessarily everyone's thing, it has a perfect sense of humor for me, and I am so happy about that. I am definitely inevitable. The inevitable Greg. Yeah, it's very natural dialogue while still managing to insert a lot of really good. There's a lot of really good concepts that it doesn't fully flesh out, but it makes you think. It does everything that I want out of a good, like, short science fiction story, but in a long-form game with gorgeous art and vibes. And I've said it previous times, there's not the actual interaction, the actual gameplay element, there's not a huge amount of it, but it manages to do so much by putting so much into these small details. It's lovely. Is Angus around today? Nah, he's off doing some stuff. What stuff? Family stuff. They're not worth talking about. Yeesh. You wanna hang out? Yeah man, let's roll. Damn straight. So it's kinda blocking us off from hanging with Angus. Mechanics. The bullet went clean through! What? Okay, so Greg wears a biker jacket that fits, and that's what, a Pickelalber? Is that what it's like the World War I German helmets, right? I think those were called Pickelhalbers? With an anarchy symbol. Oh! It's the bullet hole. Oh my gosh, okay. The bullet went clean through. You can still see the bullet hole in it. How did that not kill him? Must have missed all the important parts of the brain. Wow. Yeah, great-great-granddad was pretty tough. But isn't that the helmet the fascists were wearing? No, wrong war. And wrong country. These weren't the bad guys. Read some history. Jeez, okay. When did you learn all this stuff? When people kept saying it was a fascist hat. So, what are we doing? You up for a crime? Boy, am I ever. I mean, I kinda did some last night. Oh, really? Without me? Aw, dude. You're always my #1 crime friend. That's beautiful, dude. Likewise. So, what's the plan? Follow me. Yes, dear leader. I'm both a leader and a deer. What, the 5th time? Everyone needs a Greg. Ranger cleared up. Weather moves for us. So, what do I need the bat for? Ta-da! Ooh la la! Oh, just like the dream! F that car up, Private Borowski! So, you brought me out here to watch me beat up a car. We'll just make sure that we're on the up and up. We're 100% clear. Is this like that thing where people are all hot for car crashes? Oh my... No, and I don't know that movie. Not a movie. Look it up. So, we need the battery out of this car. What for? That's privileged info, Private. Stop calling me Private. I'm a general, at least. I ain't in your army. You've been drafted. That's, like, very unjust. The world ain't just, Private Borowski. Okay, but what if someone needs this car? I think it's safe to say no one's gonna miss it. Yeah, I guess it's got a tree growing through it. I thought the tree was behind it, but fair enough. So we're just beating it until the hood pops open? Why aren't you helping? Why aren't you helping? I'm carrying the battery all the way back. Division of labor. You get the fun part anyways. True. Yeah, just smash it up. Smash it all up. Smash capitalism. Smash the government. Smash this car. Yeah! Oh, she is so happy. Yeah, destroy the car. Onward revolution. Yeah, your time has come, car. Oh, the flashes. Say your prayers, car. Okay, got that bit. Ghost tiger vampires. Greg, want to take that one again? Yeah. Blood, give me blood. Blood for the blood god. The final blow. I don't know. Can I hit the back more? This is a long final blow. Do I need to smash the... What do I need to smash? There we go, okay. Excellent work. Thank you. I agree. You want to do the honors? Am I gonna get electrocuted? Should be fine. Car's got a tree growing through it. Probably not electric anymore. Is this going to be the second time that May gets electrocuted? Wait, but... do you want to do it or not? I do. I'm so going to get electrocuted. There's a thing where people are infatuated with a lot of stuff. I think it's more with the, it's the kind of like disaster voyeurism. It's the whole concept of like, oh, it's hard to look away from a train crash, but cranked up to 11. There are people who enjoy car accidents and whatnot. It's a thing. Humans are real strange in that way. Only think of Street Fighter? Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, I think this is meaning in a slightly more, a type of enjoyment that should perhaps be a bit more private. Okay, so just grab one of the wires and yank it off. Thanks, I think I can figure it out. Gotta get rid of these leaves first. Oh, that's gonna be fine. Just wipe off the battery. And then yank a wire. Okay. Black is normally negative, which is ground. Oh, I haven't jumped a car in forever. You connect ground first, right? So then you would take the positive off first to undo it? Okay. I'm guessing not. Yeah! Whoa. Sharkle! Sharkle. Hey, Sharkle. What are you doing here? You've always been a good friend, May. We've been through so much together, May. The good times, the bad times, the porn adware fiasco. That weekend you tried to change the operating system. You're right, we have been through a lot together. Sharkle, am I dead? Yes! Are you here to take me to the other side? Yes, as in the old... Wow, that went way more Kermit. Yes, as in the old legends. Your soul has been weighed against your transgressions. Oh, how did that turn out? Yeah. Could have gone better. Aw, frig. I'm sorry, but it's off to hell for you. Dang. May Borowski, I declare thee danged. Oh well. You're in good company. Lots of folks been danged. I regret nothing. What? Dude. I like that you get to choose your own experience with your vision of the afterlife. Oh, shit. You okay? I think I died. How long was I out? Like, 5 seconds? Oh, weird. Time, like, stretches. It's a mysterious universe. We good to go with the battery? You know it. Let's get back to the apartment. I taste pennies. Yeah, batteries are fun. Wholly advocate battery experimentation, just way more safely. If you've got some good physics and electric engineering folks around, then sure, put a bunch of, 9-volt batteries in succession and see if you can do spot welding. Definitely not an experience I've had. But, obviously, I may not have the correct amount of electrical, engineering experience, but I couldn't remember whether you disconnect ground or not ground first. So, know what I'm going to be studying up on after this. And anyway, even if this was a fascist helmet, it's got an anarchy symbol on it now, which makes it good. Yeah, it's symbolic. And there's a bullet hole in it, so whoever was wearing it is dead. Greg, we were chatting about this earlier. And I'm like, wearing the trophy. So you admit that it's a fascist helmet? No, I don't. Okay. So what are we doing? Okay, so, wait, question. Shoot. What the hell is that? The thing? Yes, obviously. Oh my gosh, the facial expression! Oh, that is such a good piece of animation. Remember those big, like, robot cartoon characters they used to have at the food donkey? I do! Oh my god. Is that one of them? Are we gonna put one together? Dude, we totally are! This is amazing! Where the hell did you get it? You know Steve Scriggins? The guy who locked that substitute teacher in the supply closet? Guy who drove little circles around people in the school parking lot? Okay, I need more elaboration on locking a substitute teacher in the supply closet. Oh, there was a Ray Bradbury about, like, the sun coming... Never mind. Yeah. Dude, he was stuck in there over the longest night break, survived by eating glue and Spanish workbooks. Steve Scriggins gave you this? Yeah, that guy. He's horrible, man. But he's been hanging out at the food donkey since it's been shut down, and he dug it out for me. That is the first useful thing Steve has ever done. Okay. What do? We need to get this old battery into that old thing. Okay, well, this sounds straightforward enough. Kinda, it's full of garbage. Too bad you didn't cut yourself on it and get a disease. It's too bad you didn't die on the way here. It's too bad the robot wasn't filled with angry snakes, and they killed you. It's too bad the elevator didn't fall and squash you like a pancake. Oh, dude, no, that's a phobia. That's one that makes sense at least. Yeah? What were we doing again? Oof, this thing smells. That's just how old machines smell. No, like, I think something was living in here. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you stop being so negative? Why don't you eat your own neck? That's impossible. Be serious. This is serious business. Oh well. Well, don't mind me. See, I've already died once tonight. No big deal or anything. What was it like? I saw a shark, I think. Case my tooth filling. I saw a shark, I think, and it told me something important. What was it? I don't remember. Couldn't have been that important then. True. Okay, let's do this. Clamp it. Okay, negative first. Then... Okay. So I did get the order right. Okay. I feel a little bit better. Also, God, love the pun. Stop being so negative. That looks safe. Are you going to be all boring now, just because you died for like a whole 5 seconds? Dude, come on. Some people have been dead, like, forever. Do you see them whining? Right. They either shut up and deal, or they become ghosts. Are you saying I should become a ghost? Just like we become a ghost and yell at people. Yeah, carpe diem. Yeah, carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe diem sounds like a fish. A fish that tells you to live your damn life. Okay, fine, what are we doing? Now is the best part. We're gonna put this beast together. Do you know how it goes together? Gonna find out. Cool. May. Sorry. Cool. Oh woo. Oh woo. These Greg and May are... They're not necessarily great people individually, but they certainly make each other worse in a very entertaining way. Here are all the parts. Wow, so many possible combinations. We can create our own unique metal offspring. So we just clank these together? Yeah, slap them together, tighten some screws. What could go wrong? I mean, quite a lot. Lots of times stuff goes wrong. Dude, you're no fun. I literally just died. Okay. So... This song is your ringtone? Seems solid. It's nice and bouncy. And good for letting people know what you're about. So, okay. I feel like incorrectly placed head is going to be terrifying, like, at a nice little angle. Like, that's upsetting. I assume we're trying to be terrifying with this, right? Like, it's gotta be. So we'll do, like, arms up here. Okay, so I guess that's going to be like an end thing. So... do. Guess that's more of a foot? I don't know. But here, okay. Second arm. Oh, now it just kind of looks like it's doing a very bad Naruto run. Okay. Got these as legs. And then... I don't know, is there a way to, like, pose it? No. Oh, dabbing so hard that the head's on the other side. Perfect. Then, you know, cleaver and bottle leg. I personally wouldn't want to encounter this in a dark alley. Dabbing or not, that's upsetting. Or it's doing ballet, like one of those big leaps. I wanted to say for a moment, oh, like a plie, but I think that's a very different move. Okay. That seems sufficiently horrifying. Let's give it a shot. He's beautiful. He's perfect. Our beautiful boy. First rat babies, now weird frog animatronic. Our robot son. So, like, this is pretty great and all, but remind me, why did we just put a bunch of garbage together in your living room and connect it to a stolen car battery that's already leaking acid on the carpet, I think? I don't know. Since you've been back in town, I think I missed Greg of a few years ago. Like, these days I mostly work all the time, but why are you working so much? We got plans. What plans? Bright Harbor. Bright Harbor? Since when? A year or so now? That's why we're working like 7 days a week. But when are you moving? I think in the spring? That's like a few months away. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You should come visit when we get settled in. Why Bright Harbor? Isn't Bright Harbor like really expensive? Why Bright Harbor? Let's not be judgy. Oh, mate, it's so cool. We visited in the summer. There's like record stores and weird bars, and everyone's so cool and like free. Oh. That's where I got my tattoo. What? Yeah. It's a little sheep? Bah. Is that a sheep? Yup. Why a sheep? The tattoo guy was like all the way hot. And it didn't even hurt. You have a tattoo. You're moving to Bright Harbor. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright, anyway. Wow, okay. May went to college, didn't pan out. She comes back. She's trying to recapture the glory days. Greg, obviously, has matured a bit and is doing more stuff with Angus, with the work, the way he's pitching this. This was sort of him cutting loose, going wild and crazy to get those old days back. And now he's talking excitedly about, you know, the future and improvement. May doesn't really have her future planned out. Mood. And it's really crushing to her, which I get. Watching other people, when you don't have plans, go off and do them kind of hurts, but like, be happy, May. I know it's hard, but like, he's got his stuff figured out. And you'll get it figured out. But don't I sense something bad about to happen. Alright, anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, now that you're back in Possum Springs, I was like, hey, let's do some crimes again. Aw, dude. Yep. So I was thinking about how to use that for, like, good, so I thought I'd bring this here for Angus. That's beautiful, dude. She's feeling unamused. I'm guessing feeling a little used. I'm sure he'll love it. I hope so. Okay, so, yeah, all we need to do now is turn it on. Ooh. Okay. Okay, a little defused. I want to push the button. Let me push the button. Let me do it. Dude, it's the least I could do. For my best friend, back from the dead. Pizza party next time I die and come back? Dude, that is such a deal. Sweet. Oh god. This side smells even worse. Hope whatever was living here in this hole. Okay, I think I see it. Push it, push it, push it. Hey, I'm glad you have Angus. I'm glad you and Angus have this whole, like, life together. Thanks, dude. We've worked hard. That's sweet. Push it, push it, push it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. That felt somewhat genuine, or she might have been... I don't know. Button. Press the big red button. Again. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa. It lives! And I don't. What the... Yeah, that'd be a scene to walk back in on. Whoa! Hey, Angus. How's it going, May? Good, I didn't die this time. You? Good, good. Just gonna lay here for a while if that's okay. Okay. I freaking died tonight. Greg rules, okay? Oh my goodness. I love the little crudely drawn journal. Your parents forgot you. Oh, the eye. Oh, and little shape studies, like I've been working on. But no, it's a really good way to help remember how stuff is going while feeling very... It feels very appropriate to May. It makes me go, man, I really need to journal. Nope. Hi, Dad. How's work? You know, better than the glass factory. Is it? I've mined, I've ran machines, but now I get to slice steaks and hawk salamis. I mean, it's easier on the back, that's for sure. But like, do you like it? I like having a paycheck. Fair. Paycheck's the sweetest meats of all. Fair enough. It buys lots of meat. What did you do tonight? Oh, you know, stuff. Tired. Feel like I just did a day's work. You know, there are places you can get paid for work these days. Oh, really? Yeah, they call it working. You kids with your slang. Slang you could pick up at work. Okay, yes, point made. What about those boxes I asked about in the crawl space? I'm thinking about it. Watch some TV with me? Yeah, for a little. Yeah. We'll always watch TV with Dad. Perfect timing. Garbo and Malloy is starting. Ah, yes. Garbo and Malloy. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yes. You know we like to get political here. Gotta do it. Gotta. You hear about this new law on the books? Pirating a movie online, you know about that? I do. Punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Wow, and here I've been trying to get in the hard way. Ah ha 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 ha. He has, folks. Wonder if pirating a movie about first-degree murder earns you more prison respect than one about grand larceny? Hey, Malloy, you know what I think about that law? What, Garbo? That's a whoppa. Okay, absolutely the canned line. Ha 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 ha. Coming up next, stupid sandwiches. Oh my god. Love, I guess it's evening, but like daytime TV vibes. Okay. Off to bed. Hasn't moved it yet. Bird is quiet. And no books from Granddad. Check our emails. Ooh, okay. Hey, May, you awake? Sure am. What's up? Nothing. Watching TV. What are you watching? It's a true crime show. Is it any good? No, the reenactments are terrible. But if they were good, I'd actually feel bad for them. As it stands, it's just like bad local commercial actors, pretending to murder or be murdered. I love those shows. They're the best. Oh, any new news? Okay, just the soul crushing still. Talk to me, Greg. Hey, punk. Are you still electric? No, I think it's gone now. Hold on, let me touch something metal. I mean, the computer. Okay, I touched my futon frame and we're good. Good work, Dr. Science. Does Angus like the robot? I think so. He's just kind of looking at it. Hold on, I'll ask him. I think that's called fear. Okay, he says to say thank you. So I think that means he likes it. Alright, duder, I'm turning in. Me too. See you later. Later, skater. Hey May, are you Hey May, are you alright? I was afraid you were really hurt. You left so quickly. I'm good, big guy. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Aw, I appreciate it. Try not to die and to almost die anymore tonight. No promises. I want to hang out with Angus, but it doesn't let us. Hello, Sharkle. Good to know that you're, what, is it St. Peter that's supposed to guard the gates to heaven? Okay. Betty bye. Yes. Big stretch. Yeah, even though it's the same sleep animation, it adds so much. Another dream. Okay. So we've got 4 more of those things. So more awesome music. Is that... It's like cartwheels broken down? Weird. Okay. Oh, maybe because kind of harvesty, like wheelbarrows? Okay. We've got the tuba. All the way up. And one of those concepts that dings around in my brain is something I would like to make at some point. I would love to make a game that relies on, like, lighting up candles. I've always thought, like, climbing up a mountain, sort of a little bit of a platformer, so you've got a lot of snow and just lighting candles, have that be some sort of, like, job. I don't know. It's a vibe that I think would be good, and this kind of reminds me of that. So, if I ever do get around to working on it, yeah, just, you know, need to get better at art and a number of other things. Can do the coding bit, but still working on drawing, and recently went back to the drawing board, crash, to learn the basics and stop just doodling pixel art based on what I've seen other folks do. So hopefully I'll get there sooner rather than later. Alright, 3 out of 4. This is still nice music, but I guess the other one was the Astral Alley soundtrack. I love that one so much. I don't know what it is about it, but it's very haunting in a very good way. Okay, we're going way down, and it's showing it in the bottom right corner. So how do we get down? Okay, so good to know it appeals to not just me. As I don't know how to define the quality of it. Music is another thing that I need to do more work with. I took a music theory course, and that's about it. But I would love to be able to dissect music in the same way that people are able to dissect art, and I would also love to be able to dissect art that way. I just want to work on being more creative. Okay. So it's still down and to the right. And we can't go further right this way. It's like right there. We have to go up and over, maybe? Okay, this is a little jazzy. Ooh. Wait, that looks like we can... Yes, okay. Couldn't tell the slight difference in shading. Oh, and the red dots reminding us of the birds with the red eyes from last time. And very blue glowing water. I'm sure that's fine. I'm... Jesus. Neat. Last one. Okay. Just need to get back to the start now. But yeah, I want to keep working on building up the basic skills, but I also just need to pick a concept, and with what I am currently able to do, and I think I just need to execute something. Otherwise, I'll probably never execute anything, so we'll get there. And hey, maybe by that point I'll figure out how to stream some of that stuff, have a second monitor so I'm not worried about leaking personal info, and stream the whole screen. We'll see. It'd probably be a very good way to get me motivated. Streaming is good for accountability. Do. Back to the top. Bow. Oh, I love that it's kind of doing a climbing build up to a climax. Such good sound design. Yeah, I know where I'm supposed to go. I just figured that would be, yep, easier. Back to the kind of standing stones. Okay. Squirrel. So we had a bear and now a squirrel. I think we're channeling the elder gods. Oh dear. It is a harvest festival coming in. Seems sufficiently ominous for summoning old animal spirits. Nice and peaceful. Okay. I think we can get through one more day. Scratchy, scratchy. Okay, that's the computer. Anyone already awake? Yes. What's the news today? Home Dome. Mortgage got you down? New app allows you to rent out your bathroom as a public toilet. Terrifying. Just looking up the soundtrack to reminisce about when I listen to it daily. Yeah. That's... I don't think I've ever listened to it daily, but it's certainly one of the... I have put Astral Alley and Die Anywhere Else on a loop before, because, you know, there are some days where it's just... That's the mood. Yeah. Bathroom as a public toilet. That's... Ugh. Would not love that. Hey, I'm at work all day. Just saying, if you want to say hello, I am here to be helloed at. And Greg. Update, the robot smells a little weird. And Batter Up have been put on loop before. I'll check out... Oh, I bet Batter Up's the old pickaxe too? Okay. I haven't listened to the old pickaxe much. And Batter Up, I'm guessing that's from at least one of the times we're smashing up cars. I'll need to give a listen to it again once I've played through. Mallard's Tomb. Oh, the big floaty. Okay, I'll need to sit, and I think once I finish the game, I will need to sit and just listen through all of it again and see if things strike me in a new way. That's a lot of albums. I find I get like one song. Very weird. I generally don't like an album when I first listen to it, and then I'll come back to it if it's one that still spoke to me in some way, and I'll find one song that I really latch onto, and I'll listen to that into the ground, and then the other songs will start growing on me at different points. But it's just like I get that foot in the door. I've absolutely had that with the Night in the Woods soundtrack. So I'm hoping that after playing through the whole game, more of them are gonna stick for me. Update. That robot smells a little weird. Not sure what we missed there. Anyway, hey boyo. At work all day. Very bored. Work sucks. Crap Falcon more like it. Heyo. It's almost like no one here is happy with their work. Funny how that happens. Okay, Dad, did you get around to moving things? No. Yeah, Dad put them here, I bet. Dad should move them. It's only fair. Yes. Do. Hello, bird. I wonder if you can learn to talk to birds. I mean, birds can talk to us, perhaps. And nothing about books. I did, yesterday I did finally get around to reading the Gernsback Continuum short story I mentioned last time I was playing through this when the Grandpa's book came up. And I think there are some parallels, because the Gernsback Continuum is all about a guy who, like, he meets a gal who does a lot of writing about the, like, sort of retro futurism, I think, of, like, the 50s. The sort of the American vision of flying cars and food pills that, like, the Jetsons cartoon kind of lends itself to. And after talking with this journalist, he starts seeing that architecture everywhere. He starts seeing the flying planes that are just a wing, and he freaks himself out to the point of having a hallucination of the entire city of Tucson behind him being that style, and basically two of the citizens of it in front of him. They talk about as this idea of semiotic ghosts, basically this, like, symbolic ghost underpinning the collective consciousness, and he's just seeing it. And I don't know, I haven't fully let it percolate and all come together, but the way that this game sort of taps into, like, a nostalgia of a dying Rust Belt town, which I don't live in. I have never lived in, but it's something that I'm aware of. This game kind of seems to be capturing that idea of, like, a semiotic ghost, or the zeitgeist of a particular time and place. This game is full of ghosts. It's full of the ghosts of people and things that have come before, and it does such a wonderful job of packaging that, and I love it so much. Anywho. Morning, long night. The only famous short story I've read into has been the one of the Library of Babel. Oh, the biblical one about the Tower of Babel, where because people built this big tower, God went, oh, can't be having that, and scattered it and created all of the different languages. The same one, or is there a different one that I'm not? More of a thought experiment than a short story? Okay, so I might be thinking of something different then. I'll keep reading, but keep posting. I'm curious. Morning, long night? Yup. Remember those big robot things from the food donkey? You're so scared of those. Cried your little eyes out. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I don't remember this at all. You okay? Yeah, just been doing boring adult stuff. What kind of adult stuff? I'm adult stuff. Just like budget, bills, numbers. A lot of adulthood is number stress. That sounds bad. I'm bad at numbers. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. Have a nice day. That's why you have spreadsheets. Numbers, numbers, numbers. I do love that currency has become so divorced from kind of the original concept that we just accept the transfer of digital numbers as currency. Not even like crypto, just so much banking is done purely online with digital numbers, and that's fine. It's not tied to anything, because most of the world around, like World War II, because the U.S. got so much of the gold reserves, just pegged their currency to the U.S. dollar. And then in, I think, the 70s, we just went, we're not going to honor an actual exchange rate between it anymore. We're taking it off the gold standard. So we've just been free floating, which it's crazy to me that we're fine, we accept it. It's fascinating to me psychologically. Okay, Selmers. Totally, what's up, Selmers? You know what's good. Off the top of my head, not bleeding on your seat in junior high, not falling in a trash can and puking on yourself, or not seriously injuring someone during your first kiss at senior prom. I think all of those are good. Let's go with the third. I was gonna say those fruit snack thingies we used to eat in grade school? Oh, right, yeah, those are really good. Did that other thing happen to you? Nope. Want to hear a new poem? Nah, maybe another time. Sure. Yeah, of course, we always like the poem. Sometimes I like fruit snacks, out by the train tracks. Decent. A juice box and headphones, I enter the juice zone. Yeah. Geez, those are like all I want now. Made them sound so real. I can taste the atomic dino snacks in the biucular squeezer. Terrifying. Thanks. I think Mr. Chazakov's up there again. Oh, really? He's gonna fall right on this stoop one day. Well, we gotta check out the constellations. I can see the water tower from my back window. Seen a fire up by there the other night. Wonder who was up there. Good question. Howdy, porch man. You're gonna make my dog anxious, and she poops a lot when she's anxious. Okay, that's... I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Yeah. Okay. We can get up this way. I'm sure there's probably an easier way, but this is the way I've learned, and that's the way I'm gonna do it. Chase the squirrel. Oh. It got smart. I know it's probably not related, but it's a sort of infinite assortment of letters, words, pages, and books, rows of books, all jumbled into an all-encompassing library. Okay, I will absolutely check that out after the stream. But on some level, it's giving me like the infinite monkeys, infinite typewriters type deal. But okay, just a library full of basically all the information. Interesting. As I was about to say, I assume it's probably not related, but it was kind of reminding me of like just libraries in general. Was making me think about some of those ancient libraries that have been lost, like the burning of the Library of Alexandria and the sacking of the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, which some of the descriptions that you get of that were basically they were just throwing books because they were, I think it was Mongolian invasion. I can't remember, it was probably under Genghis Khan since that was the big expansion, but going in and basically stripping the books of their covers, which has happened in a lot of pillaging throughout history because books were hand copied and they put very fancy covers on them, often including gold and silver scrolling and leaf. So people would take the covers and then just throw away the pages on the inside because that wasn't worth much. Unless they had figured out, ooh, we can ransom these books back to these clergy folks. But pitching out all of these volumes of pages, and some of the accounts of the time recall the river flowing black with ink, which, I don't know, that's very visceral to me, and it amazes me. It amazes me with things like the Bronze Age collapse and just how much knowledge we as humanity have lost, but also how much we've been able to maintain with the written word. And now that we've got the internet, we've got pretty much the sum total of our knowledge out there, and we have a hard time finding the stuff we need a lot of the time, it feels like. We've got pocket computers, and yet a lot of the time it feels like we aren't using them to their full effect. Which, might just be me, but I guess that just means I should get better at doing the research and filtering through and making sure that I'm making appropriate use of being alive in such a cool time. Let's do a big jump. Nope, really messed that up, but it's okay. Howdy, Mr. Chazikov. May Borowski. Yup. Up here on my roof. Yup. Come to hunt some dusk stars? Definitely. No thanks. Definitely. Come have a look. Ugh, my eyes. We did that last time too. Filter. Ugh. Okay, that's one we've already seen. Let's pick up the radio signal. Let's do our little sweepy sweep. Swiggity swiggity. Ooh. Bam! Boom! Found one. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Is that... Okay. Ah, yes. Simone the fighter. I saw a musket and I saw a deer. I went, is that a hunter deer? That seems incongruous, but maybe it's a soldier. Simone the fighter. She got a gun. Simone lived in a good land, but under every good land are the roots of oppression. And in this land, those roots took hold and choked out all else. That was poetic, Mr. Chazikov. Jeez. It happens faster than one can imagine. Anyway, when the borders closed and the curfew began, Simone and her comrades began to plot. They infiltrated, they sabotaged, they freed prisoners. Very nice. Simone was one of the first to be identified, but she evaded capture even as the wanted posters went up. As whispers of her grew throughout the land, more and more of her neighbors prayed in the night that Simone would be their salvation. Was she? That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure for one person. She was not alone, of course. She was but one part of a growing organism, but she became a symbol. It is difficult to think of many things, so sometimes having a symbol for all of them is important. Like numbers. We do not know where Simone is buried. Ah, goddammit, I knew this wasn't going to be happy. We do know that when things boiled over, she led a charge against the palace gates, and behind those gates were cannons. Oh no. Many years later, when the mass graves were exhumed, her bones were mixed with so many others. It was said that she now lives on in the bones of all in her country. Geez, that got dark, and sad, and spooky. That is history. That makes me think a little bit of, like, the charge of the Light Brigade, and how it was, basically just a tactical blunder, but become very sort of symbolically important for duty and the like. I don't know. It's very sad that so much was lost basically because people misheard and there were egos involved. Found one, found one, found one! Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Sterling the Seer. How come I've never heard of these guys? By the time they got to these rare stars, the well-known myths and legends were taken. Oh. This one, Sterling, is a tale of the world changing, leaving one behind. These are all going to be bummers, huh? Was he not psychic? These are all going to be bummers. Gotta go, but this was fun to watch. Hope you enjoyed the game. Absolutely! Thank you for dropping by, Quigs. It was fun hearing from someone who's played through and enjoyed it, and it was great. It's great having an audience. So have a great rest of your day, and hey, there will be the VODs for the other times I stream, so feel free to check them out. That is not for me to say. Is it a bad thing for the world to move on? Well, I mean, this guy probably doesn't think so. And I heard that follow notification. Thank you, Quigs! Well, I mean, this guy probably doesn't think so. Either way, one day his king met a new sage, an astronomer, and she showed the king how the planets and stars orbit in regular patterns and why. The king kicked Sterling out of his quarters, for the seer had long told the king a different story about the stars. Did Sterling believe his own story? Did Sterling believe his own story? I believe he did. Well, that's how things go. Is there no responsibility to care for those whose labors, even one's universe, are suddenly replaced with a new one? Are they obsolete? That's how life is. That's how life is. So you believe that some should go hungry and without homes because they are no longer useful to those in power? Well, geez, Mr. Chasticomp, when you put it that way. The stars, they make one think. That's both of them for today. Neato! Yeah, I think that's going to be a very relevant question with more and more encroachment of artificial intelligence, as we've talked about before. Wow, that was pretty great. Come by again. Couple days. We shall hunt the stars. Sterling and Simone. So I think it's a hallmark of a very well-written game, or any well-written story, when the things that you get out of it, you're able to connect very easily to new issues. I mean, not that artificial intelligence is new per se, but because we've had those large language models coming out, you know, it's become more of a topic of conversation and felt like more of a reality. So I think that's cool. Okay, sort of a rabbit gal. Man, Sterling the Seer making me think one of my absolute favorite characters, at least mythologically speaking, is Cassandra, the seer from the Odyssey, who was basically cursed with the gift of foresight and no one believing her. And sometimes, when giving advice to friends, it feels a little bit like that. I do also, so they don't have a cross. They've got, it's not also quite a Star of David. So it's sort of focused on 8, and that's making me think, I guess, of the 9 divines in Skyrim. I'm wondering if geometrically that number matches up to the number of gods in their pantheon, and I'm wondering if the constellations relate to either an old religion that was directly... I don't know, I would be very interested to know how the theology of this world works. Oh! Hey, Boris? It's a little lonely out here. Talos a god as well? I mean... Oh, is it, no, did it used to be the 9 divines and now it's the 8? It's been a while, I forget. Because Talos was like a man who ascended to godhood in it, right? Oh man, it's been so long. But I don't know, generally speaking, I'm not a very religious person, but if I had the ways in which I often am, I think it's something where I ascribe a lot of humanity's hopes and dreams. Kyber Septum? Okay, yes. Right, because, yes. Killed someone and rose to divinity. But I don't know, I generally feel that if there is something more, if there is something divine, I think it's sort of some combination of human hopes and dreams. It's every time that you interact with people, you are impacting someone's life, and even after you die, that leaves a mark. That continues on in some way. So I guess the sort of collective web of interactions, I can see having some aspect of divinity. So I think that because there are people who worship Talos, and it is a very real and very important thing to them, I think that I would consider Talos a god in that fashion if I was applying my own stuff. That said, Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls seems to be a world where you can very tangibly tell whether or not there are gods, since the Daedra walk around, so... In that case, I would probably consider him a god if he comes down and we see him, but I don't know if that happens. I wouldn't put it past... wouldn't put it past things. Seen a fire through the trees last night. Past these woods here. Weird noises. I just kept to myself, and they went away. So it wasn't Boris. So people are out in the woods. Sounds spooky. Where? Where? Right over there. Past the water tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a place where teens hang out. Let's hope that's all it was. In my experience, strange fire and strange voices ain't never been good. Wonder if they'll be back. Hope not. Reasonable. Unless they're, like a fun little witchy coven. Then I think May would be into that. I do like that it slowly opened up more areas once it was starting to feel fairly small and constricted, so now we've got new things to add to our loop. Back to church. Say hi to Mom. Hey Mom. Can't talk today, lots to do. Really? What could possibly be going on? Oh, sweetie, we have the town council here today. After that, a 12-step program meeting in the basement. Oh wow. And I'm doing both church budget and our budget at the same time. I'll leave you alone then. Thanks, son. Honey, I really do need to concentrate. Okay. But I want all the dialogue. At some point, one of those games that needs to go into my rotation of things I'll play through, Dragon Age Origins. I started playing it, and I stopped because I could not decide whether I wanted to play through and do stuff or stop and read all the stories. So, having the expectation of entertainment on some level I think would help me power through a bit, but that's one that I love the... I fell in love with the song Sarah Was Never off of that, so I'm like, I want to buy and play this game and meet Sarah, but haven't managed it in several years. He's very nice. And yeah, and he can be like the first. A trial run. Where would you put him? Oh, in the basement. Or in the old library? With all the books. He's not going to eat them. Interesting proposal, Kate. Yes, thank you for bringing this to us. I look forward to us moving forward together on this. It will be brought up at the town council meeting. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, troops, move out. Town council is scary. It feels like they don't have much going on, and they seem to be meddlesome in horrifying ways. Daedra is usually thought of as not our ancestors, whereas Aedra is more like our ancestors. Okay, so sort of Daedra as the gods not of our own, whereas the Aedra are the gods that do look out for us. Okay. But, I mean, even then, but I guess it's not necessarily that division, it might be different classifications of being, but I don't know. Given that the Daedra exist, I have to imagine that there have probably been tangible experiences with some of the quote-unquote divines. Because I would have a lot of trouble believing. I would have even more trouble. Kind of like the Aesir Vanir in the way. Okay. But so, I guess that was sort of more the like war gods, fertility gods, but just sort of that two separate classifications that sometimes go to war. So yeah, I don't know. If I have met a Daedric prince, I'm going to have a mighty hard time believing in Akatosh or Talos if they don't, pop up and say hi, right? I mean, that's privileged as the player being the Dragonborn and getting these experiences, but, like, I would want some very tangible evidence, I think. How's things? Okay, weird dreams. Want to talk about it? Not really. I dreamed I was trapped in a wall. Jeez. No, it was fine. Knew the rescue crew was coming in a few hours. And it was cozy, so I could take a nap guilt-free. You feel guilty about naps? Wish I didn't. You know, I don't feel guilty about naps, but my sleep is so terrible that when I do take a nap, I end up just not being able to sleep again. So I I cannot nap. I cannot nap effectively because it just 3 hours of sleep is not enough to function well during a day. Not that I haven't tried, but oh, Tunnelfish Man. Wife long gone, kids don't care. Tunnelfish are always there. Yeah, man. Oh god, please don't listen. Okay, time to steal from my rat babies. Oh, and learn more about my grandpa? I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel. Just simply do not move. Stop. God, the quivering is so bad. But I'm very cautious. As soon as the eye is looking at all backwards. Nope. Okay. Kinda drifts down at the end. Getting the hang of this. My baby shall live forever. Hello, person who knows way too much. Hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. How are you feeling today? Oh, I feel the damp and the cold down here, but it's in my bones wherever I go, so no harm. Did you want to talk about Granddad? Oh yes, where was I? Something about a tide rolling out? Troublemakers in my family. Right. Back then, there were places that brought us all together, or at least brought us together in bits and bobs. The old Smokies, the Grand Bears, the Lodge of Old, the Church and the Union. There'd be dances up at the HB. That's where I met your granddad, oh, a lifetime ago. What was he like back then? Plain in most respects, prone to fits of melancholy, but funny and wild when the occasion called. Surprising is, I guess, the word. What did your daddy say about him? Strict but nice. Distant but trying. Sounds right. That sounds... Yes? You all right, Miss Rosa? Oh yes. Let's talk another time. Okay. Hope you feel better. Oh, May. Oh, dear May. Yeah, they 100% dated. She has very, very kind words and a lot of thoughts about him. Nuke Possum Springs. No teens today. Okay. Miller's? Sunny again, thank goodness. What's got you down? Ah, it's nothing. Hey, go Smelters, right? Yeah, go Smelters. Pave over the pain with rooting for your local sports team. Panamet Circumstances is the way our society holds together, and sports are the glue that binds us. Can we talk to Germ more? Heart of Hometown since 1972. I imagine, if this is the heart of Hometown, I imagine that's where the raccoon that Selmer saw was. I want to see the raccoon. Trash Panda. Hey, Germ. Hey. Want to hang out? No, supposed to hang with Greg or B tonight. Geez, I'm not asking you to run away and get married. Yeah, we'll hang out with Germ. I'm scared, but we'll do it. Okay. What do you want to do? Follow me. Oh, that's scary. We are in a parking lot. We're here. We're in the parking lot. Yep. We walked for like 15 seconds. It's like really big here. I could throw a rock and hit where we were just standing. You can see like all of the sky here. Oh, wow. You can. Care to elaborate? Okay, seriously, we're just looking at the parking lot? Sometimes in the morning, if you're up on the hill back there, a whole bunch of fog passes over the lots and it's like an ocean. There's a herd of deer that comes through, and it's like magic. Wow. Why did we ever need this much parking? Railroads, jobs, stores, jobs. People used to work at the glass factory, and I guess some folks still work at the sewing place. There was some other factory somewhere back here at some point too. All gone now, though. Yup, just a lot of asphalt, weeds, and broken glass. So pretty. I love it. You know, if they never do anything with this, in a bunch of years this is going to be like regular ground. Wow. What's going to happen to the parking lot? Okay, this is giving me very strong Girls' Last Tour vibes of just sort of thinking about how beautiful it's going to be when it crumbles. I do also, the bit about just sort of watching the fog roll in, there was an abbey that was probably about like 12 miles from my college, and there was one morning where I decided to just walk there, which was a little sketchy because it's walking along like a highway that had enough of a shoulder, but it was a bit. Like a semi-truck went by and knocked my hat off my head with the gust, which I barely grabbed onto. There was a gorgeous like rainbow going on. And I made it all the way out to the abbey. My feet hurt. I sat down by this lovely little pond. It started raining. No, that's right. No, I was pretty tired, but I decided they had like this cool trail network. And I went up on this side of, up into this trail network. And where I was, it was this huge valley, which is why we got that amazing fog that would roll in. And basically, I could see from this trail network was going up the side of the valley, and I could see straight to the other side of the valley, which earlier, about a week before, I had gone and walked over that way just because. And while I was up there just watching, rain started rolling in. That's why I remembered it was a different time, because I got to watch the rain cloud roll in across the valley. And it was so gorgeous. It was so cool, and knowing that I could see where I had walked a week before. Yeah, that's I don't know about Junji, but Made in the Abyss, I've watched the first season. I think there's a second season out. Maybe figure out a watch party on Discord or something. Think about that. But yeah, no, it was a really gorgeous experience. And yeah, so just reminded of that. What's gonna happen to the parking lot? I mean, the parking lot part of the parking lot. Nature's old. It waits you out. That's spooky. It is, but comforting. Okay, we're done. What? Let's go. Hey. So I have to go now. Bye. Germ, probably the therapist we need, but not the one we're ready for. Oh, I really like the vibes of that art. That's good. Okay. Germ being superliminal again. Yeah, like, feeling even more convinced that Germ is secretly God. I want to see the raccoon, though. Oh, I saw some silly little video of folks, it was a raccoon that was, like, getting rehabilitated. And because raccoons wash their food, they gave it cotton candy, and it was just the meanest thing, watching it wash the cotton candy, and it just went away. Hey, Greg? Hey. Hi. Let's go. Whoa, what's up with you? I want to do something. Okay, wow. You drink, like, all the coffee? Have a near-death experience or something? This job is one long near-death experience. So, dude, you want to do something? Can't today, dude. Yeah, man, let's go. I love Greg, but let's alternate. Let's hang out with B today. Can't go today, dude. Oh, man. It's cool. Sorry, Greg. I love you dearly, but gotta spread it out. Don't want to overdose on Greg. Is that an otter? Hey, CJ? Yeah, you were like in high school when I was in middle school. Oh, huh. Did I know you? You used to play nerd games with Tom Bramwell. Across the street from my house? Nerd games. That's quite a memory you got there. Do you live here anymore? Nah, just back visiting. For nerd games? They were like pen and paper role-playing stuff. Cool. But no, I'm just visiting family. Husband's driving down tomorrow. What do you know? What do you do now? Lawyer. Oh, wow. Can I ask you some law stuff? Well, I'm not acting in a professional capacity, but yeah, sure. What's the best way to rob a bank? What's the best way to get out of jail? Let's help out Greg. Well, it depends on the situation, you see. Like, would you dig through the wall, or like, attack a guard and take their pants and identity? Or like, I don't know, just cause a riot or something? Huh. What's the best prison gang? Like, if you had to pick. You know, we don't really learn this kind of stuff in law school. What is the point? What is the point of going to college if you don't learn useful shit? Laws are pretty useful. Useful my ass, CJ. Sorry. Welcome back, have a nice visit, bye. See ya. Yeah, that's, I can't imagine why May didn't do so well in college. No, it's Angus. Hey, May. Hey, Angus, how's Videoland? Good, good. Start of the Halloween rush. Got a pretty good horror selection. Bet Lori does hang out. Nice. You got a favorite? What, horror movie? Yeah. Scythe Sabbath, Black Oaks. Oh, nice. Witchy. Yeah, it's witchy as hell. And scary. Yeah, that one's like historical. The witchy version. Well, see you later. Bye. I hope we get to hang out with Angus. I will be very sad if we don't get to hang out with Angus. But I feel like we do. Because I remember really liking him, but maybe I'm just pining over him. Let's check out the War Memorial. I've never been to war. Not like the recruiter didn't try, though. Hard. I mean, Greg still has that helmet from World War I with the bullet hole in it. At some point it would be fun. I don't have a great voice, but I would love to do like a little shanty-esque singing stream or something. That was just reminding me of the I guess it's not a shanty, but the Dreadnoughts have a lovely song about a recruiting sergeant came our way from an inn near town at the break of day. Hey dude. Hello. How's working here going? I don't know. It pays. Hey mate. How's the pickaxe? Trying to kill me. Unsuccessfully. Thus far at least. What's so stressful? Well, on top of everything else, we're hosting that stupid Harfest play tomorrow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm never offering to do this again. What are you up to tonight? Nothing. I'm like super tired because everything about my life is exhausting. And I'm doing the work of like 3 employees plus a store owner, even though I'm 1 employee and I do not own this store. Oh, weird. I thought for some reason you owned this place now. You'd think. But also no, I'd rather die. Literally make me a coffin, using materials and tools from this store, and bury me anywhere else. Jeez, that got intense. Anyway, I'm doing nothing tonight. I can do nothing too. Fine. So are we doing this? Not sure, got a couple of other stops to make. Gotta feed our rat babies. I refuse to unload all that rock salt by myself. It's not even Halloween yet. Ah, retail. Doop, doop, doop. We already stole the pretzel, so we should be good to go. No. Whoop. Zoop on over. Oh, we can say hi to Lori again. Guess this is just where she hangs out. Hey kid, what you up to? Hey adult, nothing. Sounds good. I was gonna go down to the tracks. Did you want to come? Sorry if that sounds boring. You don't even have to go, it's okay. Geez, let me answer before you sighed and I said no. Oh, okay. Did you want to go? Sure, yeah. Oh good, yeah, it'll be fun. Let's rock. I'm like, yeah, I do need to find a good spot, but like, while I get through the day. Wow, been a while since I've been here. My house is like 3 minutes from here. Got the longest night lights from last year still up. Someone on my street does that too. We got pumpkins last year and we left them out too long, and they, like, liquefied. There's this character in a favorite game of mine, Xenoclash, called Oximeter. Oximeter? Who's mostly a background character that doesn't have much to say about the story or anything. He kind of gives the same vibes as Germ. Oh, okay. Again, a lot of these things, it will take me a while because I'm terrible about hearing something and then actually getting around to it, but I will look into that. I will eventually consume that media, and I will be excited about it. But I do just generally love characters that exist in the background, but are kind of profound even though they aren't huge. Um, One of my favorite bands of all time is the Mountain Goats, and there's a song they do called the Diaz Brothers. A much different game than Night in the Woods. Fair, but like to try a lot of different games. Um, but there's a song called the Diaz Brothers, which is about these two brothers from the movie Scarface that you never actually see on screen. They die, they get mentioned once, and then the second time they're mentioned, they're already dead. But they're like part of this big emotional blow up of the main character. And John Darnielle, the lead singer and the songwriter of the Mountain Goats, um, wrote the song because he was watching that movie with his kid, apparently, his like little baby kid, who smiled when the famous line of, oh, I don't know how many f bombs I'm allowed, but f the effing Diaz brothers was said, um, and it made his kid smile. And it was like, man, someone needs to write an ode for those characters that you don't even ever see on screen. So it sounds like we get to see oximeter. I want to say it like the measurement device oximeter, but sounds like we get to see them on screen, and we get to see Germ, but I don't know. I like the characters that just sort of have an impact even if they're not fully there in the same way as some of the other ones. Liquefied. Gross. Oh yeah, I remember that happened with ours one year. My mom was so mad at my dad. It was his job to get rid of them. He had to like mop it up. I've seen like a time-lapse video when a corpse decays and like everything liquefies. We're all goo deep down. Lori, I think, is a little disturbed, but in a good way. I think she's got it under control. Yep. Okay, so like, a cool thing to do is squish a metal thing on the tracks. I like that a lot. Cool. Brought a little metal dude. Let's see what happens. Sounds good, kid. Uh, I wouldn't. I would not put my feet on that. I come out here at night sometimes and fall asleep between the tracks. That sounds dangerous. Why? Again, not judgmental. I don't know. I feel excited and I can sleep. You ever have that? Where you're so excited you go to sleep? Coffee makes me sleepy. I have stress dreams if I do heat up. Coffee makes me sleepy. That's something I've noticed. A lot of my friends who have been diagnosed with ADHD, it's something where a lot of times coffee does and caffeine tends to make them sleepy. And I feel like, again, I'll need to check it. I'm like half remembering a bunch of psych stuff, which means I'm probably terrible for actually disseminating information. But I feel like there was something about that because of basically these stimulus levels that people have, and with ADHD, it basically helps get to the stimulant helps bring you to a more regulated state. Because I think the Adderall is also a stimulant, but it helps with the focus by helping regulate stuff. So again, May is very neurospicy coded. Wuss. Guilty. Please pull your feet up. Sometimes I fall asleep for like 5 minutes, but sometimes it's for like an hour. That's some risky business there. Yep, okay, move your feet. Good. Oh, that's still... Oh, no. I love trains. I think they're really cool. But, yeah. I have weird thoughts. Like, sometimes I want to go sleep in the woods, or in the basement of an abandoned house during the day, and only come out at night, and be like a monster, and like, beautiful. I know the feeling. Those are like, really attainable dreams. Oh, I'm not beautiful. Oh, you're fine. No one your age likes how they look. I'm objectively gross. Way less gross than I was. Do you think? Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Think we are all grosser in our own minds than the people around us. Oh my gosh. Than the people around us. I'm hoping that streaming and editing videos for YouTube, I'll get more comfortable with my own voice. Other people don't seem to hate it. I sure do. But it sounds different to me. I'm not used to hearing me sound that way, so that's probably a big part of it. But it's all a process for everyone. Okay. Let's see what we got. How did it crunch? Whoa! Yay! Your little metal guy is all wow. He represents the human soul. This is important art. Well, I gotta get rolling. Okay, let's roll. I like Lori. See ya! Lori M. Horror movies, trains. Good summary. Sleeping kitty. But I think we probably won't get much more. Time to break in. Boop. No. The clipping on that box is a little awkward. Okay. Feed the rats, then hang out with B. Alright, my little miracle rats, time to eat. Come on. There we go. Got it in what? Oh, wait. Oh, they multiplied. Oh, goodness. There weren't 3 last time. Oh, there's more of you today. You need more food. Yes, you do. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get more food today. I think they'll be fine with the one pretzel split 3 ways. Alright, B. To be or not to be? Yes, to be. So, are we doing this? Yes, let's hang out. Oh, hi B. Hi B. Hi May. Hi Germ. Hey dude. Germ is helping me move stuff for under the table cash. Well, I'm knocking off work early to pick up some groceries. Wanna come? Sure. Okay, Germ is everywhere. Ready to go? You got a lot of hammers. Holy shit, there's so many kinds of nails. Alright then. He's like something out of a children's book, about whatever the hell he is. Maybe he's just like a strange little fairy. Dinner at B's. This place killed the food donkey. Yeah, kinda. Food. You know, no one who works here had anything to do with that. True. Donkey. True. Oh, it's the like Charlie Brown voiceover. Love that. True. Okay. Need to grab a few things quick. Oh, I thought we were gonna hang out. We are hanging out. I'm just here to grab something for dinner for Dad and me. Don't feel like doing the big shop tonight. Let me pick out what we have. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you coming to dinner? Can I? I guess? Are you asking? I wasn't. But now it feels weird not to. I'll pick out what we eat then. Okay, that was... Wait, you're serious? Yeah. You know what? Go for it. I hate shopping. Need like a main course and 2 sides? Fancy. What counts as a main course? We can stop back in the meat section once you pick out whatever else. What about dessert? We're not children. Appetizer? We're on a budget, May. Okay, you hang out and I'll be right back. Just make it quick and not too horrible, and Dad's sensitive to broccoli. Oh, also, no shoplifting this time. Aw. Can afford a few groceries, May. Also, this place has cameras. Good point. Okay. We need a canned good or something. Alright. Those are canned goods. Full size. So May's not great with the whole social What's socially acceptable? Tash, green beans. Don't know what tash is, but okay, green beans. Greeny beanies. No, not for now. Okay, what is... Oh, succotash. Succotash. No. Cream of chicken soup. I think we can... Yeah, let's do cream of chicken soup. Delish. Maybe grab something from a box, too. Okay. These look like boxes. Tasty taters. Mac and cheese. Mashy smooth. Nice rice. So we got cream of chicken soup. I feel like rice could go well with that. Sort of, almost like a weird curried thing. Nice rice. Yes. Boy, delicious. Check out the cooler. It's got stuff. Cool stuff. But, crash. Cool sides. Quick biscuits. Cream greens. That probably has broccoli. Biscuits. Yes. Ooh la la. She looks so happy jumping. Just let her be in the air the entire time. My dad works at the deli. We could go there for the meats. Okay. Get the inside hookup. Doo. Deli. Ahoy there, ladies. Hey, Dad. Hey, B. Long time no see. How are you, Mr. Borowski? Can't complain. Just me and the meats. Meat friends. Meat friends. Helps to stay friendly with your prime cuts and best fishes. True. Still weird seeing you here. Beats the alternatives. I think I saw my old music teacher when we came in. Oh yeah, that was Mr. Armistead. Looks like it's his job to say hello to people. Yep, called a greeter. I knew I recognized him from somewhere. Alternatives? Not working. Oh. So what are you lovely ladies doing here? Just grabbing something for dinner. How's your dad? Alright. What can I get for you ladies? Chicken, pork chops, one of your best fishes, please. Ground beef. Well, we're on a budget. Ground beef, I think, is pretty decent. May clash with the cream of chicken soup a bit, but do I want to pull the trigger on these meats? Yes. B, you should come by for dinner sometime. At the Ham Panther? At home, May. I'll grill us up something nice. We can chop up just about anything back here. That would be nice. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's get our meats. Coming right up. Alright, dinner decided. I'm not even looking at what you've got. That is how straight up tired I am. It's gonna be great. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, ladies. Let's see what all you got. Yes, okay. Well, that's interesting. Interesting? Maybe I'm just behind the times. Good luck. Alright, thanks, Mr. Borowski. Tell your dad I said hello. See you later, Dad. Night, ladies. Well, now I feel judged. I would absolutely put together a terrifying dinner like that. That was fun. Yup, groceries. Really makes you appreciate life. Your sarcasm is invalid. Shopping is fun. Woohoo. Oh. It's B's place. Dinner time. Yeah. What? Do you want me to order a pizza? Nah, I got sandwich stuff. Alright. Did I ruin dinner? Yep, but we'll live, I think. I don't think ground beef was meant to stand alone. Like, in a pile. Aw. Did you like it? Okay. Fine. I guess the chicken would have maybe been more appropriate for mixing in, and look, I think it could all fit together. And hey, if you take ground beef and you mix in just like some cheese and a little barbecue sauce, it can actually be pretty good together. No, I agree. It is very terrible. Okay. Called out. So yeah, we're all paid up till the 15th next month. Alright. That rock salt sorted? Yeah, should be fine. Is Rob still driving that big truck? As far as I know. Okay, I need you to sign some things, left them on the bar. Think I might just get to them. Please do, we have to pay the guys in a few days. I don't need you to remind me. I know, but I don't, Beatrice. Whose name's on the deed? Yours, Dad. Whose name's on the checks? Yours. Ooh, okay. That's... not loving this dynamic. Ugh, dinner ain't gonna set well. Smelter's playing tonight. We're gonna go hang out in my room. Yeah. You girls have a nice time. Thanks for dinner, May. Yep. Yeah, that was... frosty? Smelters, huh? You a fan? I like hockey. Hockey? Psh. What's not to like about hockey? Bunch of men prancing around on ice skates, beating the living crap out of each other. Can't get excited about a puck. But it's like expected that someone is going to be bleeding by the end. No sportsmanship in it. How is what I described not sportsmanship? Okay. Oh, where's, I guess, room is further over this way. Did you guys just move in? 10 months ago. Why aren't you unpacked? Okay. No, let's move on. Pretty cool record player, as far as record players go. It was my mom's. I don't have any records. I don't get records. My mom was into them. They were retro when she was my age. They're retro now. That's how retro works. So, I've got a question. What exactly does your dad... Your dad's kinda up and down, huh? He has good days and bad days, often in the same day. Greg's always been like that too. Just more, zany about it? Well, Greg is probably bipolar. Gee, thanks, Dr. B. Whereas my dad is having a years-long breakdown. You run the whole store now, right? More or less. Yeah, but it's still his name on everything. Yup. And meanwhile, you're running basically everything. Yup. And working there every day too. Yup. I just think you shouldn't. Okay. I just think you're like selling yourself out. I would probably just quit. Probably just quit. Oh. That's at least more on me and less accusatory, but this is a bad rabbit hole to go down. Or like, take over the store. Like, you not doing anything about it just reinforces, is this really the road you want to go down with this? I'm just saying you should stand up for yourself or just like quit. I'm saying it's not right that you just roll it. Oh, these are, no, May, these are not, she needs help, not accusations, but that's closer. Take it? Take it? You're doing all the work and he's getting all the credit. Oh, go to hell. What? Why? Ugh. What is your problem? Here's some reality for you. You know Creek, repair guy Creek at the shop? Yeah? Yeah, you met him when we were kids. When I was 15, he asked my dad if he could teach me how to drive. And my dad said no, and then told me not to be alone with him. What the? What the? Yeah, exactly. And you know what? He still works for us. Oh my gosh, why haven't you fired him? I can't fire people, and even if I could, he's on the crew, and frankly, he's our best guy. Practically heads up the repair team, since my dad's barely doing anything, and Creek's got a family, and he needs the work. That's disgusting. I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, me too. I'm really familiar with that feeling. I'm just saying, if you keep letting these dudes off the hook... Off the hook? Like, you're stronger than this, B. You're like, badass and shit. You... Badass? My mom dying was not very badass. Me sitting in this room right now is not very badass. Okay, sorry, You are such a shithead, you know that? What the hell? What the hell? A lot of time folks can't just choose to do whatever it is you decree to be the right thing. A lot of times people do the things they do because they can't do anything else. You always have a choice. You can all, it's at least less oriented on her. You always have a choice. Says the child woman with no job, no rent, no responsibilities, and no consequences for your stupid actions. I'm seriously going to punch your goddamn lights out. You come in here and start telling me how I'm screwing things up. You want to come in here and say, oh yeah, just ditch your dad, who is both getting old and can barely get off the couch half the time. You want to come in here and say, oh yeah, just start this big drama and make your life way more stressful. It's just not right. It is what you're saying, May. It's just not right is what I'm saying. Yeah, it isn't. Nothing's right. The whole effing world isn't right. Like, Greg is probably off doing God knows what wacky shit right now. I'm here making dinner and doing payroll. You know, like, nothing about my life. You just know what I should do, and you're the last person I'd ask for advice. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. Everyone's sorry. But you don't get it. You're just like the other night, but all the time. Running around, messing with people, and taking whatever you want, while the whole mall is falling apart around you. Thought you had a good time. Hmm? I should go. You should go. Yep. People in very... I'm not going to bug the dad. People in very different phases of life, even at the same age. That, wow. Dinner, dad, fight? How did I mess that up? I wanted help. I am garbage football. Yeah, you did mess it up, but don't wallow in it. That's not going to make things better between you two. Oof. What's up? Long day. Yeah, same here. Oh, socializing. Surprisingly tiring sometimes. Yeah, that's why I don't do much of it. Pleasant surprise seeing you at work tonight. Yeah, I can't believe I hadn't visited yet. Well, you haven't been back long, and you're not usually lurking at the Ham Panther. Who's to say I'm not? Well, it was nice seeing you anyway. Lurk, lurk. Any idea what was up with Mom today? Oh, she's just stressed. That's vague. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you spend a lot of adulthood being vaguely stressed. Oh, dang. I thought the stress would at least get more specific? Oh no, you'll have that too. Cheer up, kiddo, it's only life. Gee, thanks, Pop. So how about those crawl space boxes? Yeah, okay, I'll move them. TV time? Yeah, for a little bit. Wind down, both in the game and in real life. And we're back. Great crowd in here tonight. We'd never leave for too long, folks. Say, Garbo, yeah, Malloy? Crowds like this remind me of our early days. I disagree. None of them are angry and drunk. Ha 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 ha. Most of them, anyway. No, I mean those old nights, those good nights. Just the heat of the stage lights and the thrill of winging it. The gentle thump of an empty beer bottle thrown at your head. Ha 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 ha. These days, things are pretty cushy. You'd think we're getting soft. You sure are, around the midsection. That's a whoppa. Ha 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 ha. Malloy, it's company policy to never body shame. Oh, I never worry about that, Garbo. Why is that, Malloy? I'm what you call body shameless. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Coming up next, Garbo and I go to counseling. That's probably healthy. Even creative jobs can go wrong. There's no joy, only doom and gloom. Alright. Quick check of the emails, and then we go to bed. Probably have a dream, but we'll save that for another time. Still going to be the same news. Hey, B, you there? Nope. Yup. I don't really know how I screwed that up, but I'm sorry. It's fine. Going to sleep. See you later. Okay. Yeah. Give some space. B is mature enough. She'll help you figure it out. Hey, kid. Heyo. What you up to? Nothing. Kinda bummed tonight. Oh, why? No reason. Just happens. Must be going around. I just got into a fight with B. Oh no, about what? I don't even know. I think I'm just an asshole. You and me both. The asshole twins. We can get matching jackets with that on the back. Varsity jackets with giant asshole patches on the sleeves. Ah, alright, dude. Cashing out for the day. See ya, duder. Alright. And with that, we'll go to bed. Bedtime. And call it good. Don't. Biddy bye. Okay, it's windy, but to save and quit. Alrighty. That was kind of long, but in a good way. We got through 2 days. There's a lot going on. Now we are getting to talk to German Lori, which lots of interesting stuff going there. I love the small characters. Lots to think about. But my brain is kind of empty right now. So, I think I'll let it percolate, probably have a small rant when we play again tomorrow, but I'm gonna call it good. Thank you to everyone who popped in and said hi. I really appreciate it as always. And I hope y'all have a lovely rest of your day. Catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.